Now we're going to go on to equipment recommendations. For archery, we recommend that you bring a professionally tuned modern equipment bow. Please don't bring your setup from 4 years old that's you haven't picked up in a while. I mean, know what you're doing. Practice, practice, practice. We recommend a brace height over 7 inches. Arrows, we like Full Metal Jackets, Victory VAPs. Try to get to a 450 grain minimum, including the broadhead. That's a lot heavier than a whitetail setup, but more weight and more weight forward gives you the ability to penetrate through a bone or a rib bone on an elk. These elk are tough. You have to make a double lung shot or else they're going to get away. We see it all the time. Broadheads, we like Slick Tricks, VPAs, G5 Striker, Montec. We don't recommend Rage broadheads or expandables, but some people shoot them great. They love them, they swear by them. And if you've never messed up with one, then go ahead and bring it, but make sure you hit the boiler room. Do not hit bone, because you will not kill an elk with a Rage if you hit bone. Another really good broadhead is the Iron Will broadhead. It has the ability to penetrate bone, and if you hit an elk with that, you're going to crush them. Sight pins, 3-pin option sight or a spot hog. I like a 3 fixed pin with a bottom adjustable floater pin, so you can have 20, 40, 60, and then that bottom pin can be 70, 80, 90, whatever you want it to be, however you like your setup. Now for a muzzleloader, there is no better muzzleloader than a Best of the West muzzleloader in my eyes. I have been out to their long-range shooting school in Cody, Wyoming, and with their muzzleloader I can hit a pie plate at 700 yards. We own several muzzleloaders, so if you're coming on a muzzleloader hunt with us, bring your muzzleloader, but we also rent ours out for 500 bucks. If you're interested in purchasing one, they can be anywhere from $6,000 to $7,500 depending on what type of scope you put on it. They run all Husky Maw scopes. When they ship this gun to you, it's sighted in for the elevation you want. It has a custom turret on it. So if you've got a 100-yard shot, you dial it to 1. If you've got a 300-yard shot, you dial it to 3. 350, you dial it to 3.5. And it's no dope chart, it's simple, easy math. The primer goes in a chamber with a bolt action and a carrier. When you need to put a new primer in, you just throw it in like that. No more messing around with breaking it open, putting a tiny little primer in a breech plug. This gun will shoot 600, 700 yards. We kill elk constantly at over 400 yards with this gun. It is an ultimate weapon. I would highly, highly recommend using one of ours or looking into purchasing one. You can still kill them with a Thompson Center at 250 or 300, but when you have that big bull of a lifetime at 400 yards, you're going to wish you had this gun rather than a Thompson Center if you can't get any closer to it. This is an Atlas bipod. I strongly recommend the Atlas bipod. It allows you to get very prone on the ground, on a backpack, whatever. And that's a very important tool when you're taking a 400 or 500 yard shot. So the Atlas bipod, our guys at Best of the West can help set you up with that. Call me, I can also help set you up. This is the muzzleloader of choice when you're elk hunting out in New Mexico. Call me if you have any questions at all. For a rifle, I like a 7mm. A 7mm or a 300 Win Mag is a great all-around gun. I used to be that guy that wanted 20 or 30 guns in my gun safe, and I would spend $1,000 on a gun and $800 on a scope, or whatever. And then I thought to myself, I went out to this school and I shot this gun at 1,850 yards and hit a coyote gong. I said, I don't need 20 or 30 guns that have mixed and matched scopes, and when I go I gotta find bullets and I don't remember how it shoots. I want one weapon that I can take on everything. Doll sheep in Alaska, elk, deer, antelope, whatever, bear. Just buy one good gun with a great scope. Best of the West, 7mm. It's an awesome weapon. It's lightweight. This is their Mountain Scout. They have a lot of versions. Call me. I can let you use ours. You can shoot ours, or if you want to buy one, I'm a dealer. I can help you out. I'm more than happy to help. But best of the West, 7mm when you're rifle hunting. Best of the West, muzzleloader when you're muzzleloader hunting. And bows, I've gone through that. If there's anything I've left out, if you have any other questions, you can call me anytime. I'm always here to help. I want you guys to arrive and have a top-notch experience from the time you first talk to me on the phone till the time you're leaving camp and wanting to come back hunting with us next year. Thanks, guys. If you have any questions, reach out anytime. Have a good day.